Alright. Sorry about the bit of a delayed start. But welcome in, welcome in. We are doing a Dark Souls playthrough. And yes, I will be doing a faith build. "12 minutes of anticipation." I think it's closer to 12 minutes of, why am I still here? Faith in Dark Souls 1? No, see, I have a plan. By that I mean I have one step. Looks good. Well... And we'll just adjust things as we need to. Aim. Me. Accept. Enter. Thank you. X. Not right now. Class. Now we're probably going to want to take the cleric. As you know, whole faith thing. Or I could do deprived. Pyromancer, cleric. This would probably be the lowest level. Divine Holy Water. Master Key, that's what I'm looking for. There is a sword in the Valley of Drakes that I want. Physique. Word slim, very slim. Large head could be very intellectual. Yeah, that's a lie. Face. This doesn't really matter. Commoner. Fair. Again, this really doesn't matter. Sure. Color. Wait. Okay, here. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. That'll do. Oh boy, oh boy.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog.
And yes, we have to watch the introduction. It's tradition.
Land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity.
Don't mind me, I'm just adjusting the death counter.
Cold, life, and death. And of course, light and dark. Then, from the dark, they came and found
There we
the
go.
souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead.
So this will be on a quiz tomorrow.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Gotta love a witchy woman. Why do you think Goth GF are so popular?
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
Yay.
Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
The dark sign. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh,
And in this land,
might help if I click back into the game.
the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
And there I am. Beef jerky. The Northern Undead Asylum. Okay, just gonna do a quick control check. Yes, I am playing this with mouse and keyboard. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Oh heavens. Oh no, I've done this before. This isn't my first playthrough. Like my second or third. Feels fine. Attack with that. It's good. That's sprint. Dungeon cell key. Mouse and keyboard, oh my god. Hell yeah. I think it was N for double handing. Yep. Thank you, game. Attack. Q is lock on. This doesn't feel too bad. It's mostly just moving the camera around with the mouse. Very, floaty. That shit off. Okay, maybe I just need to make small movements with the mouse instead of whipping it around all over the place. Mm-hmm. Forget lock and release. Yes, thank you. First I thought it was too high, now it's a bit too low. Camera auto wall recovery. Gonna turn that off and see what happens. Nice ground texture. Hmm. Okay, that feels a bit better. I mean, I'm only gonna know how well this plays once I actually get into the meat and potatoes of the game. Get away. Yep. Best thing to do is to run away. Get your shield, but... Wait. Okay, so I don't start with the chime or charm, whatever it's called. No headgear either. It's just telling you how to equip things, but I don't need a shield. I still don't need a shield. And now I got my beaten stick. This is how I change weapons. Yeah, I've only played Dark Souls 1 and 2. I never found shields to be useful. Except for the one that gives you stamina while you have it on your back. Probably the only one I actually used. Mm-hmm. That feels a bit better.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness.
No, I'd say I'm pretty hollow.
I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yeah, sure.
I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen.
Mm-hmm.
And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords.
Mm-hmm.
When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
And we got Sunny Delight.
Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Press R to use item. Did you drop anything? No. Wonder how many people missed that guy on their first playthrough. And then went through the majority of the game without the flask. I forgot to kick was even a thing. Yeah, bonfire survives enemies. Oh, good, we got to charm. Charming. Canvas talisman. Medium for casting miracles. Yada yada. Okay. Most miracles have a limited number of uses. And our only miracle right now is healing. Oh. Let's see, how long is the casting speed? Pretty lengthy. Backstabs. Berries, don't care. I don't think I've ever tried to use parries in any serious capacity. Mostly because you need a shield for that. And we use shields in this game. .405. Oh, too early. How long is the Estus thing? Really quick. Okay, so I can use the heals for after fights and Estus during fights. So there is a little bit of a strategy to this plan. But I know the one item that I should try to get. Good job, go straight ahead. E. Isn't there something of importance around here? I know there's a crow. It's not really of importance. Maybe it's just a small item. No, it's just a crow. That's not important at all. That also... Okay, that actually feels a lot better.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
I wonder what's going on outside of Lordran. Like, yeah, we have the big fancy castles and everything, but I want to know what's going on in Fuck Nowhere Village. How are they faring in these times? Level up and kindle at bonfires. Okay, we have the mandatory depressed guy at the starting area.
Well, what do we have here?
That is a key feature of every Dark Souls game.
Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually 2 bells of awakening.
Two
One is up above
bells.
in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
And of course the mandatory laugh after speaking.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
He's so unhappy. Yeah, he started a trend of depressed people at the starting area,
What?
I think.
Restoring your humanity?
Maybe Demon Souls did
Well,
it first.
there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
DS2's depressed guy was very depressed. Yeah. But he had charm.
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it. What? You want to hear more?
Yes.
Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
I think a lot of people would.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
I'm just waiting for you to give me an item.
What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone. I'm not...
Okay, fine. Since we can't extort him anymore. Yeah, not as good of a starting area as Majula. Fight me on that. You won't. Because I'm in offline mode. I hate invaders. Firelink Shrine iconic. It's serviceable. It's a fantastic song with amazing music. You're just describing Majula. I mean, I'm heavily biased because the first Dark Souls game I played was 2.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurland.
Brother?
Have
Is that you?
taste of us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible. Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this. As a
He's got better drip than you.
No, go ahead.
Or than me.
It's for you.
I mean, I just showed up.
Oh my, you again.
Please sell me something.
I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles?
Yes.
Would that please you?
Yes. Yes.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods. Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
I have plenty of faith. Ooh, learn gesture. Shrug. Purchase. Here we have talisman. And this talisman. Keep using the movement keys to... Yeah. Alright, just the menu. Easier if I use the arrow keys. It grants to high-ranking Thorlin clerics has high miracle adjustment, which thanks to divine protection is not dependent upon faith. Why do you need force strength to wield a piece of cloth? Great heal, homeward. Turn to the last bonfire rested at. Could be useful. Force. It's knockback. Guidance. Yeah, it's a multiplayer thing. Heal, already have that. Heavy cloth, I got some steel fiber in it. That could be it. Woven from braided cables.
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depends.
It's wool. Oh, it's steel wool. Well, that explains the weird marks it leaves on my hand. I think that chest over there is in case you lose anything important. Any key items. So I have the master key. Means I'm gonna do things out of order. If I can even remember what the order was. First I need to find the Valley of the Drakes. I don't remember where anything is. There's the graveyard. We're not going there. We are not going there yet. Soul of a Lost Undead. Trying to get my bearings with everything. No response, she cannot speak. Oh, it was worth a try. Yeah, I could have had Priscilla as our firekeeper. Instead, we got her. Massive downgrade. I think Valley of the Drakes was under Firelink Shrine. No, this is New Londo. I think. New Londo Ruins. And yes, I am going to be fiddling with the camera settings for a while. Yeah, we don't need to go there yet. A stock. More like... bad. Yes. A stock more like piss stock. I like how they have one of the guys in a... draw me like one of your French girls pose. Just hanging on the edge. There we go. Valley of Drakes. There's another thing we need. It's over by the big undead dragon. That's Blighttown. We're not ready for that. Yeah, nothing over there. And we're not going to try to fight this. We're just going to try to take the items and run for it. Dragon Crest Shield. Doesn't matter. Okay, first death was the undead dragon. But it was not in vain. Far from the worst first death I've seen. We got a Store's Straight Sword. I don't actually think we can use yet. But this is one of the few items that scales with faith. At least that I'm aware of. So, this might be our main weapon for the rest of the game. We're lacking in. No dexterity. And that can be remedied easily. Where else? Go ahead and pop 3 of these. And I really don't care to retrieve those 2,000 souls at the Dragon Den. Okay. So we just need 2 points in dexterity. There we are. And we're still doing fast rolls. Good, good. Alright, now we're set. This is why I took the master key. And there's probably some more boxes around Firelink. I don't really care to look for them. At least not yet. Okay, first we kill guy up top. I also need to remember how the rolling works. Right, it's directional. The camera direction does not matter in this case. Alright. I'm gonna need to, like, figure out a better way of updating the death counter. Especially when we get to... I don't know. Somewhere else. Damn it. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get used to everything. And of course my dumbass decided to play a faith build. I was considering putting it up to a poll. Where the winner would be like the main attribute and the runner-up would be the secondary attribute. But if I put faith on there, that's going to be like the joke option. And everybody picks the joke option. So I just went ahead and decided to speed things along a bit. God damn it. Oh, that's the jump button. Okay. I thought I had to hit spacebar again. No, it's not the case. On the bright side, we haven't lost much. I mean, 2,000 soul space Basically nothing. I think there's an item over there, which is why I'm doing this. There we go. You walk slowly, hug the wall. Bring a sacrifice. There's nothing upon death but ring breaks. Oh, I'm sure glad I managed to get that. That'll be useful... ever. Actually, it could be useful right now if I throw myself off the cliff. And you do have to be sprinting to jump. This game and its wonky-ass controls. On keyboard and mouse. The least ideal way to play it. Rat? Rat. I remember this rat. Yeah, compared to 2, this one's a lot more bleak. At least in presentation. I mean, that's my main frame of reference with these games. Just 1 and 2. Do you really need any more? Eh, probably. When there's 3. I did try that one, but my computer at the time wasn't up to it. So I refunded that one. Because it's kind of hard to play Dark Souls when your computer is screaming in agony. And I just pressed E to do a melee. I don't even know what key that corresponds to. In any game where it's melee. And of course you gotta roll into everything. That's something you should always do in these games. Because sometimes there's secrets. Or other hidden items. It's also just funny. This game's ragdoll physics is, unique. I think unique's the right way to say it. Upon death, every enemy basically has about as much weight as a pile of paper. So it's not all that difficult to just kick them around if you want to. Not even like a pile of paper, it's more like they're kind of on ice. I don't think I can reach that. Hello, big lad. And we still don't need a shield. I said I don't need a shield. Just thinking in the atmosphere. I forgot how still everything is. I'm not too sure what sort of stats I'll need. Probably need a few more attunement slots. Maybe one in endurance. I'll just go ahead and put one in endurance. That seems like a safe bet. We don't need intelligence. But we're gonna need faith. By God, are we gonna need faith? And I don't think you can respec in this game, so we're just gonna have to learn to live with our mistakes. I think in pretty much every Souls game, faith is consistently the weakest one. No, they're just gonna stay up there. Oh, you bastard, you healed. Cool sword, thanks. Cost me my life. But this is when I took the master key. So you get this early. Because it's the only face scaling weapon I know of. That I can at least easily access. Tag teaming. I'm running away. Who's a smart one? Go for a jump attack. I can't remember how. That's a heavy. Got it. I think there are just some attacks I can't do because of my controller setup. It's like a kick how you step into the strike. Stepping heavy instead of stepping light. Stepping light is a kick, stepping heavy is a jump attack. You know, maybe jump attacks just aren't important. Hello, merchant.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
You were doing them all last stream. Yeah, I remember.
Things are getting treacherous.
Something you're gonna learn real quickly
A horrible goat.
is that I am not coordinated.
And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
Yeah.
Here, I'm not here to chit-chat.
Yeah.
We talk business or we talk nothing at all.
And try stepping just before the attack input, like rolling inputs in 2D fighters. You say that like I play a 2D fighter. I might as well get this. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played a fighting game. Except like Smash Brothers. That's the only fighting game I've ever played. Dagger, short sword, this, we don't care about. Arrows, armor. Might be helpful.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly. God. I would not trust that man. Wait, would you buy a car from him? Or a hot dog? Let's see. Would download one. The car or the hot dog? Both. Well, considering how 3D printing is going, might be able to in the future. And he's also making me too fat. You downloaded a sandwich. Was it any good? You love that sandwich you showing on stream? Rotate 81? Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Oop. Throwing knife. They're actually really useful in the right circumstances. I actually found throwing knives really useful in Dark Souls 2. Because they scaled with your stats. Not spectacularly well, but they did scale. Don't need to heal just yet. Yee. Okay, so This weapon does have pretty poor scaling across the board. Like, it has a C scaling in Strength, Dex, and Faith. And it doesn't change as you upgrade it. So, is my weapon of choice good? No. Because if it was good, you know, if I was making good decisions, I wouldn't be playing Faith. Because Faith is just more of a support thing. In a game where you don't really use buffs all that often. Even if you do want buffs, you got Pyromancy, which has way less investment needed into it. And sorcery is your primary offensive magic. So yeah, Faith got kinda shafted. I don't think it's until Elden Ring you really start to see, like, good, solid Faith builds. Mimic? No. Fire bombs. Yay. I don't know, I just remember Miracle and Faith being like the butt of every joke. And it is understandable why. Okay, maybe we do turn auto lock on back on. Still don't know what that does. Clothing. And my hits keep coming up short because I don't know how range works. I'd say it's because I'm used to using a halberd, but I haven't not touched this game in a long time. Still alive. Yeah, I did my first playthrough using a halberd. It was not the best decision. I would not recommend it. Like, at all. Not even as like a joke weapon. It's just kind of awkward. Not in a funny way. What's this? I've completely forgotten how all the areas connect. It wasn't obvious enough. Old pine resin. Electricity juice. Back up, back up, back up. Back up. This guy has a spear. But he didn't have any backup. See, if you kill somebody's friends, they're powerless. Yes, that makes total sense. Kill someone's friends, they're powerless. I mean, it's not quite what I was going for, but you get the idea. Oh, just back here. This game come out, like its first iteration. This is a remastered one. I think it was like 2010, 2011? Something like that. Apparently it looks the part. Oops. Around 2010, 2009. Okay, okay. And I think that was the only time that barrel trap ever killed anybody. September 22nd, 2011. Okay. Yeah, that seems about right. Because it certainly looks the part. I was going to comment, it hasn't aged all too well visually. I mean, it's not bad by any means, it just looks like 2011. Okay. Blink. Give me that. Ow. And we've got a helmet. Which would be fine if I could wear armor. Actually, considering how the game emphasizes dodging over everything, armor's kind of pointless. I guess that's why in Bloodborne that everybody just dresses to look nice. Because you're not supposed to tank hits. Oh, I can, but it's not really recommended. See you. See you. Gotcha. Twinkling Titanite and Titanite Chunk. Yeah, I do need Twinkling Titanite to upgrade my weapon. Let's do anything. Master Key. Isn't this where Havel is? I could try to fight him. Emphasis on try. Yep, there he is. Okay, so we're not going to do that. We're not going to try to fight Havel. That is suicide. running, keep running. I close the door. Sadly not. Okay, there go 3,000 souls. I wonder if there's a feature where it tells you how many souls you lost when you die. Like at the end of the game. Because I think right now we're up to 5,000. Maybe 6,000. Seems like a good feature to add. Ow. Ow. Up. Up. So did I count that last death? No, I think we're at 6. Instead of running by everything, we're just gonna take it slow. That's better. Now we don't have to worry about getting hit by everything. And there's a time for running, and there's a time for fighting. Ooh, a short sword. Well, I don't need. Chip. Chip. Thank you, slow wind up. Still got hit by it. Ah. I should have mentioned I'm kind of clumsy. And by kinda, I mean very. I'm gonna come upstairs. See, the bosses in Dark Souls aren't actually that bad. Pathway to the boss. That's the real challenge. And lies the true test of your skill. Cardio. And I'm gonna have to get turned around in a small room. I'm install a GPS on my brain. Just so I know which direction is which. Ooh. Back up, back up, back up. Swing. Roll. Swing. Fumble. Big fumble. Recover. I wonder if I get to Andre, I can immediately upgrade my weapon. I have the resources for it. Alright, this is the Taurus demon. First we have to deal with some pests. And surprisingly, the most difficult situations in this game come from multiple enemies. Not necessarily one enemy, but multiple. And he's gonna jump up right about now. And my timing was a little off. And we're only too early. Way too early. And I cut off his tail. So I get items. Though I don't think this one has a tail cut. Shit. Ah. And yes, there is a plunging trick. That I'm well aware of. But I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I might do it. Which swing is faster? One-handed swing's faster. I didn't update the death counter. I need to set up so I can just hit a button. Have it auto-update for me. I can probably figure out something like that. Gonna have that set up next time. Let's see. Oh. Ugh. Well, that's unflattering. Yep. Back up, back up. Up, back. Okay, so 2 hits with one hand. Get up here. And I can't bring Spearman Guard with one-handed attacks. At least not yet. Might happen in the future. Okay, that was a bit lucky. And my souls then spawn outside the boss room. Not very courteous of them. So when did I get to humanity? Ow. I swear it just randomly shows up. I thought it might have been some sort of online thing, but no. It isn't, because I'm offline. Shit. Need to focus. If you wonder why I'm not using the plunging trick, I'm trying to get the invincibility frames down. So I know when to roll through guard and stuff. Or attacks. He always does this. He always delays that swing. Read? Read. Yay. Hey, where's my souls? There they are. You kill things and sometimes the hollow gives it along their souls. Okay. Yeah, I thought humanity only dropped us items. And that's why you break boxes. Visible wall? Ah. I mean, there was a chance. Not really, because those are fixed. And we got you.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction.
I get that look all the time.
His tunic reminds me of Monty Python. The symbol. It's just missing a mustache.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then,
The armors are based on same Era Crusader typical armor, 11th, 12th century. Yeah. Early 13th. And I think by 13th century. No, that's 1200s. Never mind.
we are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
He says I might be blind. You're the one staring at the sun. By 1300s, the armors are more plate focused. Yeah. Yeah, by 1300s, chainmail is not been as predominant.
Oh,
Wherever you want to put it.
I will stay behind to gaze at the sun.
Maybe you ought to sun gaze too. He clearly has good eyesight.
Magnificent father,
Yes, the guy looking for his own son
grossly incandescent.
goes in a cave. Maybe I should try staring at the sun. And then I burst into flames. I didn't have anything prepared. What's a wondrous body? Well, if by son you're referring to Guinevere, then yes. And that's something I could look at for a fair few hours. Okay, leg it. Let's see. Okay, we have this. Yeah, just these narrow pathways. Training you for Sen's Funhouse. Not my intention, but okay. I think there's a bonfire on the other side of the dragon. Yep, I can see it. Uh-huh. Too slow. Okay, level up. Let's see. Yes, let's level resistance. That seems like a great idea. Let's see, 14 to get 2 more attunement slots. Let's just go with 14 attunement for the moment. Because I'm thinking there's only 2 other spells that I'm interested in. It's more endurance. Is that the only one that increases equip load? That seems to be the case. Right now, faith is A. Let's go with endurance. Yeah. And 1 into vitality. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I should be going for. This is a faith build. Nobody likes faith. Statue? Hello there. I like how there's a tiny door right here. I just felt like pointing that out. It is funny to me. The dragon. Okay. Claymore? That's a good weapon. And Soul of a Nameless Soldier. I guess if I need to, I could pivot to some other weapon. I'm just trying to think of what other faith weapons there are. And I think you can add faith scaling to weapons. But you don't get that until later in the game. Might be with the Giant Smith? Big Smith? Yeah, I think that's where he can imbue holy stuff. Oh yeah, and poisoned. Stupid rats. Hello. He's just standing there on guard. And I don't have anything that can help with the situation. So we're just gonna stand here for a bit. Wait for the poison to go away. If I had cure... When I had cure... Well... Maybe I could put on my leather gloves. Yeah, I can wear my leather gloves now. And gain a very minor benefit. Like so minor, I probably won't even notice. Because armor in this game is, negligible. Big gains, yeah, we're gonna be invincible with them. This is where Black Knight is. Yes. Still waiting for the poison to go away. Any second now. And gone. It's an annoying effect. Peek. Check. There we go, up the ass. Dark Souls 2 has trained me for this moment. Never mind. And it's not because all the main bosses in Dark Souls 2 were just guys in armor, I thought I have an advantage. Oh. Okay. But you know what they say about overconfidence. Slow, insidious killer. I just got crunched. And again. Maybe we need some more points in vitality first. Okay, we're just gonna go up and get my souls. We're not gonna try to fight him. Not yet, anyway. Everything sucks. Okay, so we have Black Knight, or Angry Pig and his 5 friends. He's charging. I run in. And somebody closed the gate. Why would you do that? I am not an invader. Can't be an invader. Because I'm way too lost to know where I'm going. Remember, not breaking and entering if you didn't know it wasn't your house. You bitch. Right, that's not where I want to be, that's not where I want to be. I don't think we can bloodborne this guy. And my weapon's just bouncing off of him. You know, I can't do a bloodborne finisher on him. If you know, you know. But what I can do is use my brain. And use bombs. Oh, there we go. Okay, they're not as effective as I thought. Shit. Oh, now I can finish him off anyway. Or not. Or not. We're having bacon tonight, boys. Okay. See, the important thing is to use everything to your advantage. Because if the developers didn't want you to use something, why did they put it in the game? And honestly, just using more items is kind of fun. Even if they aren't too helpful. Mystery key. Goes in a mystery lock. Oop. Back away. There we go. Okay, now I think I'm finally getting the hang of the controls. Large soul of a lost undead. You know, it just occurred to me. How do we trade souls? Like, obviously they're the currency. But how do we give souls to someone else? What is the process? Because from what I can tell, the only way we've gained souls is by dying. So it just stays on them? That somehow gets some soul energy? We're world is not very developed. Or it's not developed in a way that answers the questions that I like. Which are specific and completely pointless. Balder armor. Not bald. That armor's not going to make me balder. Yes. Just throw them around. Good old ragdoll physics. Actually kind of reminds me of source physics. In a good way. I still don't think any game has done source physics quite as well as Half-Life 2. Ragdoll physics, not source physics. Well, I was gonna just politely walk by you. Enemies are so inconsiderate. What are they even doing here? What's anybody doing here? Why would you even want to be here? This is a horrible place. Is there? No. Shield basement key. And shortcut. Where the asshole closed the gate. Halberd. Oops. Oh, yeah, I have 16 strength and 12 dexterity. You know, just for old time's sake. Just remember the time, first time I found this and was like, hell yeah, that's my main weapon now. Except I had the stats for it. And spin attack came in handy quite a few times, if I remember. Anyway, back to something we can actually wield. There it is. Yeah, I don't recommend the halberd. At all. There are much better options. For some reason, that game does give you a crystal halberd. I think I was one of like 3 people who ever used that. Pointy stick. Now let me do this. That's considerate of you. Okay, so there's Big Mace Man over there. And Wizard. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. And I found Andre. Please set up the bonfire. Thank you. Isn't there a demon in here? Yes.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
The second best smith in the game. Iron Gesture. Hurrah. Let's see, what do you have for sale? Spin, armor, repair. The repair seems useful. Longsword, broadsword, bastard sword, war pick. No, I thought about doing like a Cadus only run. Or fist only run. I decided against that for obvious reasons. I can upgrade my weapon. Yeah, it's just didn't realize this did magic damage. I thought it was just physical and holy.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Alright. And that way is Sen's Funhouse. Oh, Onion Man's out here.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katerina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
I mean, you've been here for quite some time. You... How was that?
Still closed. Still closed.
I mean, he's been here for such a long time. And he couldn't figure it out. Why would I have any chance of figuring it out? I don't know, he probably has one of the more depressing quest lines in the game. Actually, come to think of it, every quest line is depressing. whole series is depressing. Why do we like it so much? Why do we bother reading the lore? It's all just sad. Then again, I'm also into 40k, so I'm not one to be judging. Trying to remember how everything connects up. Wait, where'd the big guy go? Oh well. Firekeeper soul. This takes you back down to Firelink. Think anyway. Yep. I also remember that little jump. The part where you get off. Let's see. That leads back up to Bird. I am not interested in Bird. You're not ready for that. I am interested in all these goodies. Shit. Oh god, anyway. Oh, that's normally where the elevator stops. Oh, they had to go all the way back up again. Only a few more boxes around here I missed. That's a dead guy. That's the opposite of a box. But I guess you can use a corpse as a box if you're desperate enough. Nothing's stopping you. I just wonder, there's like a little room with 4 chests around here somewhere. Might be behind the or linked to the elevator thing. Yes. Alright.
Oh, hello. I will teach you miracle.
Great heal, homeward, force, guidance, heal.
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Yeah, right now I'm poor. Go ahead and burst these, get some miracles, tune and level with the rest. Sounds like a plan. Alright, we should be able to get something with that.
Oh, hello. Miracles?
We can get force. Agony Miracle inflicts no damage but propels foes backwards. Well, it's something.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm. An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
Which translates to give me money.
I'm afraid that may be difficult. Come again. The effectiveness...
Alright, I don't think we're gonna get a level up. Damn it. Wait. To admit. There we go. So now we have shockwave magic. Yay.
Don't you ever think to forge your weapons?
Yes.
You'd better find a smith box soon, unless you enjoy swinging about with blunt instruments.
Doesn't equipment auto repair when you rest at a bonfire? Or am I thinking of another game? Flask +1. We have made our juice more potent. I'm trying to remember where everything is. Majula has such a nice layout. It was more obvious. Not perfect, but more obvious at least. Dun, 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 dun. I should play elevator music. Like, yeah, there was a large mace man around here. I don't know where he ran off to. I think he died, which is why I got those 800 souls randomly. Oh yes, quick casting. Wasted perfectly good money. Low ground offers an advantage. up, back up, back up, back, run away, roll around, die. Oh shit, now we're back here. Oops. No matter. Commandia open. Back up. Back up. I probably should stop doing that. Eats up way too much stamina. The guys messed them up. Oh. Hmm. No, that wasn't very nice. That wasn't nice at all. Well, I'm down here. Change equipment. See, my current equip load is 12. See if I can up my defense a little bit. That's very unflattering. Nope, I think that's a medium roll. Don't want that. Yep, can't even put on a helmet. Don't even have a funny hat to wear. Why even live? I think this is the only Dark Souls game with medium rolls. After that, it was either light or heavy. I think. As I said, I've only played 1 and 2. Right, they can do that. Wow, we're just learning all sorts of things, aren't we? Today has been a day of knowledge. And there can be no knowledge without pain. Don't that's from, though. Knowledge requires sacrifice. Sacrifice requires pain. Something like that. Actually, I think I might be quoting Warframe of all things. I don't know, that's kind of a generic, like, quote or whatever. We'll explore a bit more. No reason to go try to fight the Belfry gargoyles. Yeah, you get it. I like how in 2 you can immediately start with the ability to teleport across the bonfires. I don't bring that up for any particular reason. I'm just complaining. Complaining about nothing. Except my own ineptitude. And this isn't a graveyard. And if I really wanted to, I could go through the back way for Blighttown. No. Not yet. Can't make me do a poison swamp just yet. Maybe that's why nobody really liked 2. It didn't have a poison swamp. It had a poison area, but not a swamp. And they need that masochistic edge to get off or something. What am I saying? No. Cliff. Bleed. Okay. Be smart. Run away. Skeleton gone. Love this stupid roll they do. Oh, shit. Where am I? There's a bird ass in the way. Eh. Blood loss, you don't say. Thank God I love this game. Really need to set up a quick bind for that. I mean, I should be able to. Can't be that difficult. That was almost a cliff. At least I haven't fallen off this cliff. I mean, I'm a cleric. I should be good at fighting skeletons. That's like the most cleric-y thing possible. I wonder how much more damage my mace would do. Ow. We could clearly find out. Because I don't... I'm gonna assume it wouldn't be a huge boost in damage. Upper medium rolling again. That wrong button. I mean, I'm not expecting much, just see what different damage types affect them. $44. Yeah, it's good for knocking him around. I suppose that ain't bad. But it's too heavy. And I am weak. That's a drop. That is a hell of a drop. Wing spear. Big lad. Ow. Big ow. Yeah, not real interesting going down to catacombs. Want to get a bit of practice in. Alright, that's enough practice. It's trying to scrounge up goodies. There is a Zweihander there. That's a good weapon. You keep complaining about your weapon, why don't you change to something else? Uncost fallacy. There's your answer. And that, oh wait, that's a dead end. Let me think, where else could I explore? Could keep trying with a tower. With a chanter on top. I mean, I really could try to go through the Valley of Drakes or back of Blighttown. I have the master key. Not sure if I'm ready to put myself through that yet. That's Sen's Funhouse. That's... I want to kill a chanter up here. At least clear a path to gargoyles. I don't think chanter responds. And get whatever may be up there as well. Okay, you got them all hopped up. Not that. Not that. This. Ah, shit. I could take another hit. Now, so did I update the death counter from the giant skeleton? I don't think I did. And if I didn't, or actually did, well, we're probably already off count anyway. Oh, good lord. I should have tried starting with 2 instead. I'm much more familiar with that one. For comparison, I have about 60-ish hours in Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2, I have about 200. That's partly because 2 is a much larger game, but also because it's more replayable. It has better build variety. Or, at the very least, more build variety. Sure. Ooh, a shard. A shard. Not a shard. Come up here. Am I ever going to use these for any other situation? No. No, I am not. And if I really need to, I can probably just buy more. God, I shot the wall. It was never about fighting fair. Why would it be? And mercifully, the Chanter does not respawn. He will not be missed. What do you got? Alright. Not a bad reward. Now this leads up to Belfry Gargoyles, I believe. Yeah, fuck that. Not now. Not now. Eventually, but not now. No joke, I'd rather deal with Blighttown than the Belfry Gargoyles. Which I might very well do. Shit. That was all spite for healing. That's... thing? Scenery? Oh. Wait, but... okay, fine. I have 2 doors right there that lead up to a single prison cell. There is no indication of anything.
Still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
One moment, please. Oh yeah, another scam bot. Thank you, Stream Elements. You did a good job. I gave you a little scratch on the head if I could. Anyway, now you're free.
Thank you. Yes.
We've unleashed this asshole.
I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
It's one of the best rings in the game.
Yes, very sorry. I've just been freed.
Right now, we can't get to it. Forget it. The Ring of Favor and Protection. FAP, for short. Everybody wants a FAP ring. Humanity, which are all desperately lacking in these days. Of course, not without reason. Don't want to fight Belfries, but I do want to explore. That's actually one of the main reasons I want Elden Ring. Right now, I don't think my computer can handle it. I really like exploring. And finding treasures. Oh no, it scratches some sort of primordial itch. I like shiny things. And I like to find shiny things in dark places. Fraught with danger. Alright, now we're back here. Good observation. Let's see, the undead merchant did have a key. Oh wait, that doesn't lead to anything useful. Already got was from here. Hello. Didn't hear you come in. Oh. Claim, claim, claim. Actually, I suppose I should probably talk a little bit about what I'm doing. I'm trying to make another board game. That's it, that's all I have. But it's gonna be like a cooperative... I think the proper terminology would be PvEVP. We are primarily competing against the main enemy, but also against other players. In sort of a kill count competition. That's actually its working title, kill count. But if you let things get too out of hand, then everybody loses. So you have to work together, but not enough to give another player an advantage. Obviously, it's far from ready at the moment. I need to finish up the boards, make a player cheat sheet flowchart for the rules. Those always help me. And make all the cards. Alright, so... I kind of want to do this just because it's 15 and I like numbers that are divisible by 5. Don't ask why. Oh yeah, let's do resistance. What increases stamina? Is it endurance? Yes. Maybe 1 in vitality, 1 in endurance? Sure, let's go with that. Only way to learn is to make mistakes. I should probably go back to the undead merchant and get those keys. Might not be hopeful. But I have the mystery key. So, oh, there's the dragon. And they might not be helpful, but at least I'll have them, so in case they do come in handy. They're just good to have. I'm great at commentary. Yep, we're still staring at the sun. Oh, basement key. When I get the basement key. I mean, you just start grabbing things and hoping they're connected. Oh, this is Lower Undead Berg into depths. Who's walking around? Oh, we're over here now. Neat. I actually wanted to go this way. Kill and rob some people for some money. Much like in real life. Except they don't do that. Because that will require leaving the house. And it's also illegal. You know, that's probably the more important tidbit. Oop.
Oh, there you are. Still keeping your marbles all together? Then go ahead, don't be a nitwit. Never hurts to splurge when your days are numbered.
There's supposed to be a cat there. Keeps reaching over to pet it. The invisible cat. Might not need that. Could come in handy. We got those.
Oh, thank you very much. Come back soon.
No, I don't think I will. At least not soon. And fat roll. Shit. Oh, I forgot about you. To be fair, everybody does. It's the lightest helmet I got. Damn it all. Tired of running around with my bowl cut out. I made a horrible fashion decision. I want to cover it up. Okay, now we're just going in a circle. Think I got what was over there. It's not, can't be that important. Oh, he's still alive. No, he's stuck in the door. Oh, souls ragdoll corpses. You're so flimsy. Like a piece of cloth in the wind. Dogs. No, it's bleed. I think that's bleed.
Somebody, help! Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
Don't seem too concerned. Have you considered just trying to break the door? Then again, you're a sorcerer, so your strength isn't that high.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels. Oh, hello. I'm fine. I will rest a while, then return to Firelink Shrine. I have my sorcery. And I will be more cautious next time. Besides, I have an important task at hand.
And what is this task?
Oh, hello. I have my sorcery. Besides...
You're not telling me. Can I wear the sorcerer hat? Oh, that's too heavy as well. Look like a fucking dork. Never got a bowl cut. Ouch. Ouch. I really wish I had the Evil Eye ring. But I don't remember where it is. I think it had to do with the Black Knight. But I could be wrong. Twin humanities. Gotta conjoin twin. What else do we have around here? I knew there was an ambush point. There it goes. Thieves. Nope, nope. Okay. Yeah, I got swarmed. Slammed? Swarmed. Shit, now I need to get down there. Or there is a way to get the dragon down. Or at least finding on the bridge. I can't tell you what it is. Oh, apparently it just decided to leave. And by me. Okay, that leads back up to Parish. That's where I want to go. I thought a faster swing would work better. Apparently it's the first time I've been wrong. Apparently will not be the last. And we have Dex players. Okay, you're just hiding in a small room. Given the size of the average medieval home. No, it's, even then it's still small. Mailbreaker. For breaking men. Oh, they're doing it again. They did it again. Run away. Zip. And that guy has unlimited knives. And he is very happy to share them with you. While I appreciate the offer, sir, I do not need any more knives. Especially in my temporal lobe. Oh, I heard footsteps. But I thought it was a skeleton, not a dog. But why would a skeleton be all the way down here? I don't know, why is there a fire castle in the sky? Eh, that's still too heavy. Well, this is Capra Demon, right? Yeah, I don't think I want to... Cleric is just bad. Not a good starting option. Or maybe my build sucks. You know, maybe I'm just bad at the game. I also think I missed a bonfire somewhere. There's gonna be a dragon swooping by. And now? We're fine. We're fine. That led up to... yeah. That led up to Taurus Demon. You can tell it's a 2011 game because you get lost repeatedly. Similar looking environments. That doesn't indicate anything. That's like been a problem since dawn of existence. Now, I'd like to not lose those souls if it can be avoided. Shit. Now it's just a dead end. Next user? Wait. Only I'm allowed to do that. It's my main advantage over the enemy. The secondary advantage is having a human brain. Which isn't really an advantage, it's more of a mixed blessing. So, seeing things. Ow. Ow. Life is pain. I say that in the most melodramatic, monotone voice possible. Life is pain. Oof. Okay, so that's what blood loss does. You lose blood. And I was playing Dark Souls 2 once. I tried to make a bleed build. It turns out bleed kinda sucks. There's a Decent number of weapons that inflict it, but it doesn't do much when it procs. I think it's just a flat amount of damage. Also tried poison, toxin, and a bunch of other stuff. But no, I like experimenting with things. But one of my other build ideas was I decided to farm and fully upgrade 2 of the single worst boss weapons in the game. It's the spiked clubs you get from the Flexile sentries. Yeah, that was not a good decision. Especially since the Flexile sentries have 2 much better options for boss weapons. Now, why did I do that, you might ask? Because I thought it would be funny. I mean, I knew it wouldn't be top tier or anything, but I didn't think it would be that bad. It was that bad. Donk? Oh, little creepy lady.
You still have your senses about you. Then why won't you buy some of my moss? I need your souls.
Ma'am, this is not an ASMR channel. Speak normally.
You've come to this land at a bad time. There are nothing but hollows in these parts. Save for me, of course. You're undead too, aren't you? You be careful then. Go down along the side to reach the depths of the undead berg. Only unkempt crooks and liars to be found there. Hardly a place for a lady like myself. But who
So it was a former law school?
maybe you'd fit right in. You've come to this. There are nothing but your undead.
That would have been nice when I had poison. Dung pie. How are you selling this? I could make my own. Arrows. Fudge. Get 2 of these.
Come again, if you please.
Chomp, 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 chomp. Some loud-ass footsteps in the water. That links all the way back around. Which links to Firelink. That's why it's called Firelink. Is it links. Shit. Nope. Bonk. Not off the cliff, not off the cliff. Well. Okay, do I want to bother going back for all those? Not really. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. So we did manage to beat the Taurus demon. unlock a bunch of areas. And hopefully we'll be able to, you know, grow in power a bit more.